Hey fellas, this is the Game Hunter. Before we start with the show, don't forget to subscribe and also activate notifications. Let's start with the show. What is up guys, this is the Game Hunter. Let's continue rocking with Rise of Civilization, and today we're gonna talk about the epic SCIPIO Africanus. This is the starter commander for the Rome civilization. He's a leader and also a siege. So in this episode we're gonna talk about the talent, the skills, probably a good commander that you can pair SCIPIO Africanus when you reach the 3 stars. So first of all, let's start analyzing the skills. We got the military life, reduce damage taken by troops by 13% and increases troops counterattack damage by 13% for 5 seconds. Damage reduction 10, 13, 16, 20, 25, and counterattack damage bonus 10, 13, 16, 20. Not too bad, huh? Then we have the patient warrior. When attack SCIPIO has a 10% chance to increase his troops attack by 40% for the next 1 second. Effect can only trigger once every 5 seconds. If you has a 10% chance to heal a post. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Attack bonus 40%, and also healing factors 200 at this point. This is level 2. Then we have the Conqueror of Africa. Increases all damage by 1% when attacking other governors' city. Okay, this is a skill dedicated to the siege part of SCIPIO, and then we have the passive genuine aristocracy, increases maximum troop capacity by 2%. This is the leader skill for SCIPIO Africanus. And then we got the special expertise, the Uther annihilation. We're not going to talk about this one yet because I'm really too far away. Just want to try to give you a basic guide about SCIPIO Africanus, and in the future, once that I reach another level of with SCIPIO, we're gonna talk about the expertise and all this stuff. Okay, so this is really cool. I got the information on the screen. By the way, SCIPIO is one of the good free-to-play commanders that you can get, especially, of course, if you play with Rome. This is the starter Rome commander. Really good as attacking cities. Right now, look at that. As a bonus for the Rome civilization, we're going to be receiving tons of the SCIPIO Africanus sculptures. So upgrading this commander is not that complicated. As I mentioned in the previous episode, I would recommend you to unlock one skill at a time before doing the upgrades, because usually the Aptic skill, which is the first one, is the most powerful one. So you want to make sure that you get that skill to level 5 before moving to the next one. With the SCIPIO, I did a mistake because that was my first commander. I play around with the talents. I think I make another mistake in there. With the skills, I got too excited when I got to level 10 for the 2 stars that I wasn't thinking about doing this special upgrade, just unlocking one skill at the time. But it's not too bad. With only 2 options, I got a good chance, a 50% chance that the main skill, the active skill, is going to receive points. You see, receiving some commander point. Level 4 for this first one. Level 5. I got a max out skill for SCIPIO Africanus. Not too bad. And again, this is a sculpture that you will get a lot in objectives playing with the Roman civilization. Now the patient warrior has an attack bonus of 100% and healing factor of 450. What? And we're going to talk about the factors in another episode because it depends too much about the talents and also the troops that you're carrying with you. The other one, military life, is also getting another boost. So, not too bad. We got a level 13 SCIPIO Africanus. We're going to check the talents real quick and then we can probably upgrade this commander. Alright, so this is one of the things. This is the build that I'm trying to do with the SCIPIO. The Master of Command increases the normal attack and counterattack damage of the troops led by this commander by 1%. Why is that important? Because we already have a bonus for counterattack. So we can keep increasing that, boosting that skill. Well, you can get a really good result with the SCIPIO Africanus. And SCIPIO doesn't have any specific role. That means with infantry, archers, or cavalry, right? So I would recommend you just try to spend some talent points in that area, just trying to increase the. For example, what I'm doing, I'm trying to increase the speed and the damage of all the troops, even when the boost is not that great, but it still is something that I need to do in order to get an efficient siege commander. Army expansion, that's the siege talent that we're gonna try to reach at one point But for now, I'm gonna try to get that counterattack bonus. Okay, increasing the defense of all troops. See, I'm trying to spread some different talent points and see if we can find another path. But I would recommend to go in that direction. Just trying to increase the counterattack damage, and after that you can start making your own decisions. I'm gonna show you probably a skill tree of a talent tree for Siphius on my Facebook page. I'm gonna try to do a lot of videos and posting those videos on Facebook before posting those on YouTube, so pay attention to that. And now it's time to start upgrading the Siphius. See, we're getting level 15, more talent points. Also, we're getting more commander power. We are getting close to level 20. Once we reach level 20, we have to upgrade Siphius in stars before receiving more XP. So it's important to figure out what are you trying to do. Okay, be careful, because the talents, they're not important, and I will make another video about this. The talents are not important if you're planning to use a commander as a secondary commander, but if it is your primary commander, it's really, really, really critical. Okay, so right now, still not sure how I'm gonna use the Siphius. I like a Siphius with Joan of Arc, which I'm going to show you in a few more seconds. Also Siphius with Julius Caesar, but I don't have Julius Caesar. That is the best combo for siege attacks in Rise of Civilization. But you can also pair this one with I don't know, I've been using this with Boudica in order to get some more XP, trying to upgrade and level up Siphius as fast as possible. And also with some Tomoe. Tomoe is a really good secondary commander, but we gotta be super careful. Now, when we try to get to the next level, look at this. It's not too much what we get in this culture. You get a 60% chance to get a 3 stars. Not a big fan of that, but we're gonna develop this. We got a 61%. That's not great. Hey, I don't want to spend that many stars just getting a decent percentage in luck. That will probably do it. With this one, it's not gonna work that trick of jumping from 2 star to, for example, from 1 star to 3 stars, which is a trick that I'm gonna show you in a future episode too. I won't recommend you to do it. Yes, you're gonna have 3 skills available, but it's gonna be difficult to upgrade those skills, because having 3 skills available, of course, it's gonna be a 33.3% chance that you're gonna receive a skill point in the one that you want. So just focus on the first one, the active skills, before moving into the next one. 91%, this is not the greatest, but let's see if we can finally get the upgrade for Siphius Africanus, the Conqueror of Africa. Increase all damage by 1% when attacking other governor cities. So it's only good when you are attacking another city. That's why I'm not really crazy about this passive skill, unless I start getting more aggressive, start attacking my neighbors. But for now, I'm just gonna take it slow. So we got a Siphius in a really good position. Now is level 20, and Joan of Arc is a really good secondary commander. Troops normally attacks have a 10% chance to heal a potion slightly wounded unit. Healing factor 150, effect can only trigger. Wow, and also we got the Divine Revelation. In the next 2 seconds, Joan of Arc grants her own troops and nearby friendly forces a powerful buff. Look at that, infantry health in 15%, and also we got a damage extra for archers, if I'm not wrong. So all those bonuses are important, because as a secondary commander, your talents don't matter at all, but the skills are important. So the skills from Joan of Arc, they really match well with the Siphius Africanus. So you have a good chance to keep your troops alive for the longest time, right? Because they both have like a healing factor skill that can help you keep those troops alive. Also, let's go into a couple battles before ending this episode, trying to use different combinations. Siphius Africanus as the primary. Now that we got 3 stars, we can have a secondary commander, which I always strongly recommend you to try to get a commander with 3 stars, so you can start going into barbarians fights with a secondary commander, and you can level up both commanders at the same time. Okay, you're not gonna split the XP, but you're gonna share the XP. So for example, you get 1,000 XP for killing some barbarians, let's say level 10, no, let's say level 15. If you send 1 commander, you're just gonna get 1,000 XP. But if you send 2 commanders, you're going to receive 1,000 XP for the first one and for the secondary commander. So that's one of the cool tricks about upgrading and level up your commanders as fast as possible. So we are getting close to this level 15 barbarians. They have a big wolf in here. Okay. It's looking a little bit scary. But let's go into action. Remember, one more time, if you just start watching this series, in the right side of SCIPIO, that's the health bar. In the left side, that's the rage. Okay. Once that you have the full bar of rage, you're going to start activating the active skill. Okay. You can engage with the active skill. That skill that is reaching right now with the shield surrounding me, that's Joan of Arc skills. Okay, infantry health, cavalry defense, archer attack, that's the skill for Joan of Arc also. So that's giving me an interesting boost for my army. Really interesting boost. See, you're receiving a boost in health, in defense, and also in damage with the archers, which it matches really well the SCIPIO, because the SCIPIO doesn't have like a specific troop that is boosting. So if you have Joan of Arc that is going to boost all the troops in general, I think that's a pretty good combo, huh? So if you have another combination with the SCIPIO Africanus that you want me to try, you feel is better, let me know in the commentary section down below. I would love to hear your opinion. And right now we're going right away with the secondary battle, taking advantage of this discounting active points. We're going to move really fast against the next opponent. You see right now, attacking that level 15, every commander received 1,500 1,500 in XP. Pretty good, right? Yeah, that's definitely a good way for you to start upgrading your commanders. With my civilization, I've been using Mina as the primary, the legendary one, and once that commander reached level 3 stars, I was able to get secondary commanders and level up those secondary commanders really fast. So let's go with another battle. Here we go with Joan of Arc and also with our friend SCIPIO Africanus counterattack. You see, that's why it's important. I mean, one of the skills for SCIPIO is to increase the damage for counterattack. So if we get to that specific talent that is giving me a boost in the counterattack, well, you gotta boost the skills. You gotta boost what is important, what is really important for your commanders in order to be successful in Rise of Civilization. Fellas, this is the Game Hunter with another episode of Rock. I will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.